Started, guys. We have our feet shoulder width apart and we're taking ourselves into shoulder rolls. We're bringing our shoulders up, back, and down. And here we're just taking a minute to let go of stress in our neck and shoulders. And we're rolling them up, giving them a squeeze, and then dropping them down. And this is just letting it all roll off. Let's take a big breath and then sigh. Good job being here and giving yourself an hour of tender, loving care. I know we need it. There's always so much going on. Inhale up and exhale down. Okay, we're going to take our head into a soft roll. We'll take the chin towards the chest and take the head over to the other side. And slowly either up or back. You do what feels right to you. I am Gail, your 65 plus instructor. Let's do one more slow roll of the head around. And then we'll take the head the other direction. I want you to go at the pace that feels good to your body. So don't worry about how fast I'm moving. You move at the speed that works and helps you to feel good. Let's finish one more roll. Bring our hands up through the center, tuck the elbows into the waist, lift the tummy. We'll take the hands out in a W shape with the elbows squeezing towards the back and the hands palms up. And here we're dropping our shoulder blades down and in towards the spine. Let's press the shoulders down and pull the chin in and exhale. Inhale and exhale. I'm going to take my arms a little bit higher. But if your shoulders are really cranky, keep them a little bit lower. See what level of movement feels right to you. So I'm taking my arms up in more of a cactus shape here and still squeezing back. Warming up. We're working our way down through the body. Let's do one more of those. Now bending the knees, we're taking the hips in circles forward, side, back, and side. push your hips side and back, and tuck your tail, pelvic tilt to the front, pulling in the tummy. Let's reverse our circles. Go the other way. And as you're doing all these movements, you're noticing how your body's feeling, where you have tight spots, where you have tender spots. We all have them. And some days are better than others. I hope you're having a good day today. Okay, let's come back to center. We're going to stretch out the side body a little bit with a reach up and over, stretch to the side, and change sides. Remember to keep the tummy pulled in. Doing this to open up the rib cage and fill the lungs with air. So let's take a big breath in as you reach up. Breathe in here and release. Breathe in and release. Let's do two more. Breathe in. Release. Breathe in. Today we're going to do lots of yogic movements. We're going to bring our hands together and up. Take a big breath. Take your arms out to the side. And forward fold. Now, if your back is grouchy, just do an arm circle and stay upright. Inhale, coming up. Let's take that big breath. And then exhale down, bringing yourself to a bendy knee position, relaxing over. If you're having a day where you feel dizzy, make sure you move slowly. Maybe you'd like to put your hands on the seat of a chair instead of all the way down to the floor. We're trying to let the back of the neck relax. Okay, let's slowly come to standing. Turn your toes to the right and move your left foot a little bit forward. Turn it in a little bit. So we're going for a little bit of a triangle here. Reaching out to the right and down towards the shin. We don't need to go too far, we're still warming up. Let's bring the left hand up and come on up. Trying that again. We'll go first of all for our reverse triangle and then reach out and down towards the shin. You can leave your hand on your waist if your shoulder's cranky, or you can reach up. Slowly come up My legs are pretty straight here, but if you need to have a little bend in your knee, that's okay. Reach out and down. Just put your hand on your shin, that's far enough. Reach up and back. We'll do one more. Reach up in a reverse triangle, then out and down. Bring your arm up, reach back, and slowly come on up. So I really felt that in my hamstring and a little bit in my inner thigh and also my core. So here again, feet a little bit on train tracks. My left foot points to the left. My right foot's a little bit turned in. Squaring the shoulders to the front, one hand on the waist. Coming up for a reverse triangle. Then reaching out, slowly down. Holding on to my shin. Bringing the arm up. And slowly coming up. Reversing the triangle. Really giving the side body a nice big stretch. And activating our core muscles. Stretching out our hamstrings. Let's make this our last one. Reach up and out and down. And slowly up. Take the feet wide apart in an A position. And turn the toes out. Lunge right and left. Bring your arms in and open. In and open. Four more. 3. Make sure your knees are going in the same direction as your toes. Let's bring our hands behind our back, clasp, and we'll lift and lower. Lift and lower, really giving the pectoral muscles a big stretch. And keep those knees doing the same movements. We'll bring the right arm up and pull it in. Drop the shoulder on the right side. Bring your left arm up and over, pull it in, drop the left shoulder. Little wrist circles now. We're going to be putting our hands down on the floor and doing lots of core conditioning today, so I want to get the wrists really ready, really warm, lubricated. Love to do a long warm-up. Let's bend the knee to the right and turn the left foot in. Holding this, we'll go from a peaceful warrior slowly to a side angle. Peaceful warrior. And here you're working your core again and really expanding the rib cage and the lungs, stretching the side body. Let's take a deep breath in as we reach up. And then exhale as we come to our side angle. Come on up. Turn your toes to the left side. Come to a nice warrior lunge. Back foot turns in a little bit, shoulders square to the front, and here we go again. Peaceful warrior to side angle. Inhale and exhale. Let's really try to fill the lungs with air, fresh air, right down into the bottom of the lung. Come back to center, toes turned out. We're going to warm up the thighs a little bit. Come on down, demi-plie, and come on up, tummy in tightly. Coming down to a grand plie now. Make it bigger. Drop your bottom down between your knees. If bringing your arms up overhead like this hurts your shoulders, just reach out to the side. You don't have to take your arms all the way up. Make sure you're listening to your own body. Four more. Three. Two. And one. All right, scooch the toes and heels in. Toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels. I'm coming to the end of my mat to do some caterpillars. Feet are about shoulder width apart. Bringing the hands up through the center. Taking a big breath. Bending the knees a lot. Sitting into a chair. Bringing the hands to the floor. Walking up the mat halfway. Pausing here. Pedaling the heels a little bit. To get the calves to loosen up. coming out to a plank or a half plank. It's up to you. Tummy in. Then walking the hands back towards the feet, bending the knees a lot, and slowly coming up to standing. Let's try that again. We'll bring our hands up, out, down to the thighs. Sit into a chair, pull in the tummy, drop your shoulders. Bring your hands to the floor with very bendy knees. Walk halfway up the mat. Pedal the heels a little bit in down dog. Walk your hands further up the mat and come either to plank or half plank. If you want to put your knees down, go ahead. Keep the tummy lifted. All right, we're walking our hands back towards the feet. Take your time, bend your knees a lot. Take a breath in, then roll up slowly. Big arm circle. Let's make our angel wings. Hands on the thighs. Sit. Bring the hands to the floor. Walk halfway up the mat. Pedal the heels. Let's see if we can press both heels toward the floor. They don't have to touch. That's our nice first little down dog of the day. And let's walk up to plank. The tummy's pulled in. Keep breathing, nice slow breaths. Okay, walk the hands back towards the feet. Bend the knees a lot. Take a breath in. Exhale. Roll up. One more, and we'll stay on the floor after this. Inhale up. Hands on the thighs. Sit into your chair. Okay, pause here for a moment. We're pausing in the chair. And we're going to reach one arm up and then the other arm up. Strengthening the erector spinae muscles. Okay, let's try both arms. Okay, we're making our way all the way down to the floor. Bend your knees a lot. Put your hands down. Walk halfway up the mat. Let's hold down dog just for a minute. Not even a minute, just for a few seconds. Let's lift our heels up. Bend the knees now. We're going to come to hands and knees. We're slowly bending the knees, bringing them towards the mat. Okay, now you're out hands and knees. And if you need an extra cushion under your knees, make sure you let yourself have it. We're going for some bird dogs now to strengthen our lower back. Opposite arm and leg stretches out, and then we change. Stretch out. We're trying trying to get a nice horizontal line through the body. And flex your foot. An active flex in the foot. Let's inhale as we stretch out. And exhale, put it down. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, put it down. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, put it down. All right, we're doing 4 more of these. If you need to rest, just go to child's pose. Nice work. We're going to lay on our tummy, slowly lowering, pressing the hips down into the floor. Tighten up your buttocks. We're bringing our hands out to the side in goalposts. And here, with the tummy tight and the hips pressing down, we lift and lower our hands. Goalposts up, goalposts down. Lift and lower. Keep pressing the hips down. Nice work. We're resting now, so let's do a ladies push-up and come back towards child's pose or puppy. Pressing the tail back towards the heels. The knees are a little bit wide apart. Resting the forehead on the floor. And if the floor is too far down, stack your hands like a sandwich and rest on the back of your hands. Okay, so we're coming up to our hands and knees. And we'll do some side body strengthening, working the core from every direction today. So on your knees, hands on the floor, neutral spine. Let's take our right hand to the right, our left foot to the left, and plant the sole of the foot down on the floor. We're going to work to stack our shoulders. Pull the top shoulder back. If you can, reach up and overhead and down, up, making a big arm circle. We call this a modified side plank. And if you wanted to be down on your forearm instead of having your hands planted, that would be just fine. Okay, let's come back to our hands and knees. We're taking our left hand to the left, our right foot to the right, putting the sole of the foot flat on the floor, and again we're working to stack the shoulders. Your supporting arm has a tiny bit of a bend in it, and that helps to protect the joint, the elbow. So you could leave your hand here on your waist or reach it up, and we're going to draw those big circles. So we're creating a little bit of movement that challenges the core to stabilize your body. Nice big breath in. Exhale as you bring the hand down. Back to center. And here I'm going to come onto my buttocks. So let's sit down. Knees bent. Feet a little bit apart. Sit tall. We'll come back. Keeping a nice straight back. Pull in the tummy. We'll open the right hand and come to center. Open the left hand. Come to center. And sit up. And back we come again, pulling in the lower abs, dropping the shoulders. If you need to hold on with one hand, that's all right. Open to the back. Sit up. Exhale back. Open, center, shoulders down, open, center, and come on up. Here's our last one. Slowly coming back, open, and center, open, and center, and slowly come on up. Okay, let's roll down onto our backs. I'm coming onto my side, laying down, and coming onto my back. Pulling in the tummy, pulling the shoulders down, pulling the knees up and in, doing a little bit of a reverse child's pose and rocking the cradle. Okay, let's hold on to one knee and take our leg up, point the toe towards the ceiling, and then slowly lower the leg. Really take your time. And bring the knee in, change hands, change knees, reach up, and slowly lower the leg in a quarter of a circle. Bring it in, change sides, up, inhale, exhale as you lower. Bring it in, stretch up, exhale as you lower. Bring it in, stretch up, exhale as you lower. and rest. Let's put our feet flat on the floor. We're continuing our core conditioning with a half bridge. We're going to pull the tummy in, do a pelvic tilt, and float the hips up. At the top, we'll take a breath in, and then we lower slowly. Rest. Take a breath in. Exhale, pelvic tilt, float the hips up. Stay at the top, pull in your tummy, pull your butt cheeks together, and let's take a breath in and slowly down. You're strengthening your core, your buttocks, and you're stretching out the hips a little bit. Let's take a breath in. Pelvic tilt, float the hips up, tuck your tail. You're holding it, and taking a breath in. Rolling down slowly. Taking a breath in. Pelvic tilt, float the hips up. Okay, let's hold this if you can. Let's lift our toes, put them down. Toes up and down. Keep going, toes up, toes down, toes up. Do you feel your buttocks working really hard? Good. Let's do one more. Toes are up, and let's lower. Okay, pull the knees in again, and have a little break. Take a breath or two. Rolling onto your side. Strengthen the hips a little bit. Put one arm under your head. Bend your knees. Working with the top leg. We'll bring the foot forward. Sweep it to the back corner of the mat. And we try to keep the hip from moving and the torso, so we don't want to rock. Hamstring curl. And now bring your foot forward again. Sweep it to the back. Hamstring curl. Bring it to the front. Sweep it to the back. Hamstring curl. Front. Sweep it to the back. Hamstring curl. Okay, let's reverse. Reach the foot to the back corner of the mat. Sweep it forward and bend the knee. Reach back corner of the mat. Sweep forward, bend the knee. Back corner of the mat. Don't rock the torso. Let's do one more. Good work. Okay, now I'm coming up onto my forearm. And I'm going to lift the hips up off the mat, working the side body again, our oblique abdominal muscles. The knees are a little bit bent here. We lift the hips. We push the hips forward, tuck the tail. Then come back and down. here on the floor, I'm going to make a fist and push my hand right down into the mat. Lift, tuck the tail, pelvic tilt, come back and down. Lift, press the hips forward, back and down. Lift, hips forward. Don't hold your breath. Take a breath in, then exhale as you lift and tuck your tail. And back and down, we breathe in. Let's just do a few more. Up, hips forward. I'm just moving the hips forward until I get my knees, hips, and shoulders into one straight line. Here's our last one. Good work. Okay, let's lay down. Bend the knees. Reach the arms out in a T position and lay back like a bathing beauty at the beach. If your chest feels really tight, you could take this hand that's reaching to the back and just put your hand on your waist and leave it there. Sometimes that's a little bit more comfortable if your pectoral muscles are really tight. Okay, we're facing forward, using our hands to help us sit up, and taking ourselves over to the other end of the mat. We need to repeat all the work we just did. So I'm laying down with one arm under my head, knees bent, taking this top leg forward, sweeping it back, and hamstring curl. Forward, sweep back toward the back corner of the mat, hamstring curl. And really trying not to let the torso rock or the hips wiggle. Reversing this, taking the toes, pointing them to the back corner, sweeping the leg forward, and bending the knee. Finish our last one. And bend the knees. We're going to come on up to our forearm. So again, making a little fist here. And we're going to lift the hips up. The knees are bent. Press the hips forward with a pelvic tilt, pushing the fist down into the floor, then come back and down. And we're exhaling on effort. So we breathe in and exhale up. And then slowly come down. Breathe in, exhaling, come up. back, slowly down. Exhaling up. And inhaling down. Let's do 4 more, maybe 5 more. If you need to take a rest, you're allowed. Lay down on the floor. Stretch my arms out in the T position and go into a gentle twist. Take some nice big slow breaths. And rolling onto my side, I'm using my arms to help me up. Let's sit up tall. Take the feet wide apart. If you need help to sit up tall, you can put your hands behind you. You can also sit on a cushion. Sometimes that helps. So let's take our right elbow back, 3, 2, 1, then come to the center and open the arms to the back. Left elbow, 3, 2, 1, come to the center, open the arms to the back. 3, 2, 1, center, open. 3, 2, 1, center, open. 3, 2, 1, center, open. 3, 2, 1, center, and open. Last set. On the right and the left. Nice work. Okay, we're going to get to hands and knees. Take your time. We're going to bring the right foot forward to the top right corner of the mat, and here we're going to stretch out our abdominal muscles and our hip flexor, bringing the hip forward, reaching up with the left hand, and then coming back slowly towards a half split. Forward, reaching up either with one hand or both, and then back, half split, forward and up, back, half split. Let's come forward and hold it. Bring the arms down to goal posts or cactus. Back up, down again, and up. Come back to your half split. Let's hold this. work to get a nice flat back. If you need to use yoga blocks under your hands to reach the floor, don't hesitate. We don't want to be all hunched over. Okay, let's rest. Hands and knees. A little puppy stretch, reaching the hands up the mat, thumbs up, and pressing the tail back. Bringing the forehead towards the floor. Come on up to hands and knees. Let's bring the left foot to the top left corner of the mat. And we'll stretch out our hip flexor again. Come forward. The left foot is forward, so I'm reaching my right hand up. And then coming back to the half split. Trying to keep a really flat back. And again, coming forward, reaching up, and back, half split. You can use one arm or both. Doing one more. Holding it. Bringing the elbows back and down. Cactus. And reaching up. Cactus. Reaching up. Coming back to half split. Keeping the back flat. Hands and knees. Reaching your hands up the mat in a puppy, thumbs up. Bringing the forehead down towards the floor. I'd like to remind you that if you are uncomfortable, you could stack your hands under your forehead. We're stretching out the lower back and the latissimus dorsi muscles. And now I'm coming slowly onto my tummy. I'm putting my right hand under my forehead and doing a hamstring curl with the left foot and stretching out my quadricep. The quad is the front of the thigh. So here I've done a hamstring curl. I'm holding my ankle, pressing the hip down into the floor. If I was really uncomfortable laying on my tummy, I would do the same stretch but just lay on my side. And now resting, I'll change change sides. So I'm putting my left hand under my forehead, doing a hamstring curl on the right side and holding the right ankle, pulling my heel towards my buttock. Pressing the hip down into the mat. Giving the buttock a squeeze on the side you're stretching helps to open up the hip in the front. If you have trouble reaching your ankle, you can lasso your ankle with a bathrobe belt or a yoga strap. And now I'm coming up from here with a lady's push-up and bringing myself back to hands and knees. Taking a minute to take a breath. And I'm going to lay on my back again. Crossing my right leg over my left and getting my inner thighs close together in a position we call shoelaces. Now pulling the knees up and giving my shoelaces a hug. Pulling in the chin, relaxing the shoulders down and away from the ears. You'll feel a big stretch in your iliotibial band and your glute minimus and maximus start to get stretched here too. I'm taking my shoelaces into a little twist. If I was uncomfortable with my legs crossed doing a twist, I'd put my legs parallel instead. It's a little bit more gentle. My arms are open in a T position, and now I'm taking my knees towards the left side. Just relaxing and taking slow, slow breaths. I'm trying to really exhale slowly here. Back to center. Untangling my shoelaces, I will cross my left leg over the right, inner thighs close together, and bring this up for a hug. Shoulders down, taking nice slow breaths. Feet on the floor, one foot on the floor, the other one's still crossed over in a shoelace, but if you want, you can put your knees parallel and both feet on the floor. We're relaxing slowly into a twist. Arms out in the T position. Coming back to center. Stretching the legs down the mat. Bringing the hands beside the hips. Chin in, shoulders down. I'm going to finish off the way I started by rolling my shoulders, so I'll bring them up into the ears, behind the ears, back to the mat, and slide them down, pull in the chin. Inhale up, shoulder roll, exhale down. Inhale up, shoulder roll, exhale, slide it down. Couple more, inhale up, shoulder roll, slide down, exhale. Inhale up, down. Okay, leave the shoulders down, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Give your buttocks a squeeze together and then let them go. Do that one more time. Big squeeze, let it go. Touch your big toes together and then relax and let the legs go wherever they want. Touch the big toes together, relax. Eyes closed.
Activity completed.
And whenever you feel ready, roll onto your side. Bend your knees, roll onto your side. Put one arm under your head. In a recovery position. Stay here for as long as you like. And when you're ready to sit up, use your arms to help you. And I want to say thank you to you. If you had a good class, if you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We do all kinds of classes here, from cardio, walk fit, dance fit, yoga, and strength training. Sometimes we do a little belly dancing. We just do a whole lot of things to keep ourselves healthy and thriving in retirement.